Good day, colleagues. So today I would just like to give you a brief overview of how to use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra and how to do pre-recorded videos using this function. And it's a very good function to use, and it's also good because what you do here is you record your slides and you do a voiceover on the slides so you can explain to the students while you're showing them the slides. So let's just start with Ulink. And we're just going to log into Ulink because that's the first step we need to do. Then we're going to go into our Blackboard Login Learn Online setting or tab. And as you approach this now, you just go into one of your courses, any one of the courses that you are teaching. So for instance, I'm going to just use Economics 100 as a sample for this video. So I'm going to go into the Economics 100 course, and then we're going to start using Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. So you can see here on the left hand side, the panel, there's a collaboration panel which says Collaborate Ultra. This is where we will start using Collaborate Ultra. But if you don't find it here, you can also look into your course tools, see if there's not some course tools where you can see where the Collaborate Ultra function is. But for my section, it's here at a Collaborate Ultra under the collaboration tab. Okay, so you'll go into Collaborate Ultra, and once you're in Collaborate Ultra, you'll now be able to create your first session. Now what a Collaborate Ultra normally does is you can create a session where you can do a virtual class online, and it has very powerful tools and techniques you can use for classes. There is some very good help videos on how to use it more for virtual classes and live online class sessions. But for this video, again, I'm just going to show you how to make pre-recorded videos which you can then upload on Ulink or Blackboard to the students. So let's start with the create a session. So we're going to create our first session, which is chapter 3. So I'm doing chapter 3 today, so that's going to be my name for my session. You don't have to change anything here. Again, this is when you want to do a virtual class online, but again, this video is only to show you that we're going to do a recording of the slides and the voiceover, and then we can upload that to the students later on in your given folders. So if I'm doing something on unit 3, then if my video, I will then go and upload on unit 3, but we'll get to that point later in the video. So we're just going to go to session settings. The only thing we need to change is we need to say allow recording downloads, because this will allow us to download our recordings. Okay, so you're going to save this, and now you have your chapter 3 session. So when you say this, when you click on the session, you can just say join session, and it will redirect you to the Blackboard Collaborate window. Now, if you haven't used Blackboard Collaborate before, you might be asked to do an audio test. The audio test is just to test whether you have a microphone and whether it's working. Normally a built-in laptop microphone is fine. So what you can do is just to say yes, it's working. If you see the purple bar and they say it's very good, then you can also do a video test. If the video test is just to show the webcam. For this video, again, we're not going to use the webcam because that's more for the virtual classes, which are online classes or live online classes. For this one, we're just going to use the slides as the background and in our voiceover on the slides. So you can just say yes, it's working for both, and you can also skip the tutorial and close all the small tabs, and you'll be left with this window that you need to see now in front of you. And now when we start, we need to first do the audio. So we'll just go and say share audio. So we'll activate the audio for this video, and it's not yet recording, so don't stress about talking while you're doing this. So it's fine. So you just unclick the audio, so you now have audio activated. So the second step will now be to put our slides on the background. So what we need to do now is we need to go to share content. Very important. And yes, there's a lot of nice functions you can use to actually create virtual classes online using polling and using your whiteboard and breakaway groups or breakout groups. But we're just going to do the share application screen because we want to share our window. Now, if we want to go to application window, you can see I've already opened a few slides, so it's maybe good before you even start Blackboard Collaborate to open already your few slides, because sometimes it's tricky if you only open the slides as you do the video or as you open Collaborate. So rather open your slides beforehand. Then you go, I'm going to do chapter 3 for 2020. So I'm just going to click on share, and you can see there's my chapter 3. When I go back now to Collaborate, I'll just wait a few seconds, and you're going to see now my chapter 3 is going to appear. Here it appears. So now this is what the students will see in front of them if you go live, but if you just do a recording, then this is also the thing that I will see. So now we haven't yet started recording, so this is just setting it up, so everything is still fine. So what we can do now is we can say start recording. Once we started recording, we can then start talking and start lecturing for the students. So let's say start recording. Once you've started recording, you can go now to your slides, and now you can sit back and start talking about chapter 3. So for example, good day students, chapter 3 is all about the changing of the economy. We're going to start here by measuring some macroeconomic objectives, and then we're going to look into the circular flow of the economy. So as you can see from the circular flow, we have households and we have firms and how they trade with each other, production factors, and also output. And we also have leakages and injections into the economy. And now you can go on and explain each one of these macroeconomic objectives, and it's very important you understand these, students. So that for me is just a quick summary of a lecture that I might give. Again, this can be 5 minutes to an hour, that depends on what you want to do. But as you can see, you can go down with the slides and everything. Once you are done now with your video, you'll just go back to your screen and you'll say stop recording. And you'll just wait for the stop recording sign, recording as stopped sign, to disappear. And then what you'll do is you'll go to and say leave session. Once you've left the session, you'll just say okay. You can also say yes, stop sharing, and you can say skip, and then everything is fine. Now the session has ended and you can go out. Now when you're out of this session, you'll still have chapter 3 here, but now you can go to chapter 3 and you can go to the menu and you can say recordings. Now here's the first recording. This is a recording I did a couple of minutes ago, or only at 10. So my recording for this video that I'm showing you now is not yet going to be activated. Again, it's important to know that it takes a couple of minutes for this video to be processed. So I'm just going to skip this section of the video and then continue if the video is appearing, and show you how to download the video and how to upload it in onto your U-Link for this, or Blackboard for the students. Okay, so now that you've waited the time for the video, again, sometimes it can take quite a bit longer than 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes it's close to 20 minutes or so on, but again, you can go out of U-Link and you can just go back later on throughout the day after you've recorded to go and check whether the video has been processed. So when you go now, you can see that the video is being processed, has been processed, chapter 3 recording 1. You can click on it and you can also go and watch the video, and you can go and watch how did the video come out. So when we go and watch the video, it's loading the recording now for us, but now we can go and watch the video that we've recorded. Once you've started recording, you can go now to your slides, and now you can sit back and start talking about chapter 3. So for example, good day students, chapter 3 is all about the changing of the economy. We're going to start here by measuring some macroeconomic objectives, and then we're going to look into the circular flow of the economy. So you can see here, this is now the video that we've done. So you can go back now and you can just exit this. And now what you can also do, which is a very nice function here, is you can also download the video, which is very good. So now what I do is I download the video, and then I can go and save the video in one of my folders on my computer. But what is more important here is that I want to actually upload now the video here into my computer. So what I'll firstly do is I'll say, okay, show in folder. So I'll open the video up in the folder it's being saved. Then what I'll do is I'll just cut this folder, cut this one, and then I'll add it into my Economics 100 folder, and then I'll just add it in here, or maybe in lecture 1. I'll just say lecture 1. I'm going to add it in just to save it somewhere, so that's fine. So what you can do now is I'm going to go to unit 1, and I'll say, okay, maybe I want to upload a lecture for unit 1. So then what I'll do is I'll go to unit 1, I'll say video, and when I upload a video, I'll go to unit 1, I'll say unit 1, so what I'll go is I'll go to unit 1 and I'll say unit 1, and I'll go and say chapter 3, and then when I choose the video, what I'll do is I'll say browse from my computer, and then I'll look into my computer and I'll go to the Economics 100 folder, lecture 1, and then collab recording, and then I'll just submit this video, And as you can see down here, the video is being uploaded. It's quite quick because this video was very short. It might take some more time, but as you can see here, the video will be uploaded. You can see it's 90%, and now it's done. And now as you go scrolling down here, you will see the video has been uploaded, and the students will be able to go and watch the
Once
video,
you've started recording,
or they can go and download the video. So this is just to show you how to do these pre-recordings using Blackboard Ultra Collaborate, or actually and then also uploading them for the students, so you can see how that works. Hope everything is understandable, and good luck with creating your own online video.